Greetings YouTube, it is RonanFrog87 here, and in today's video I'm going to discuss one of the new Korean Legacy of the Valiant exclusive cards, and that is Humpty Dandy. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Sorry, that just sounded hilarious to me, nitty gritty, who says that anymore? But let's get to the effect and its stats. Alright, first of all, it's a dark zombie type monster, level 3 with 1400 attack and 0 defense. And its effect is as follows. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, this card gains 800 attack until the end phase. Now, to say the least, this card is on the disappointing side. And disappointing because, well, first of all, is this card supposed to be a Ghostrick card? I mean, it has everything going for it besides the name Ghostrick. I mean, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, you know what I mean? I mean, first of all, it's a dark zombie level 3, and as we all know, all Ghostrick monsters are all the level 3 Ghostrick monsters are also zombies, and it also has the effect of when it's flip summoned, and a lot of the Ghostrick cards work when they're flip face up or flip summoned, and that's another disappointing thing about this card is that you have to flip summon it yourself. You have to manually do it, and with you have to do it yourself. And with 0 defense, this thing ain't gonna survive long. I mean, sure, there's Ghostrick Mansion and things like that, but even in those builds that rely on the field spells and those in their back row, I don't see this being viable. And this sure as heck isn't viable in Ghostrick Monarchs, which I like to play, and which I'm currently playing right now. Since I'm playing Ghostrick Monarchs, I'll talk about its effectiveness in that deck as opposed to other pure Ghostrick decks. I mean, this card doesn't negate attacks. It doesn't search for anything. It doesn't provide any of that stuff that that a Monarch deck would need, and just like Jiangxi does. And then its stats are mediocre. Yeah, I understand that Ghostricks aren't supposed to be beefy monsters. They're supposed to be like little weenie monsters that have good effects. But still, this is really subpar. And yeah, I know it's not a Ghostrick monster, but this thing looks like it is a Ghostrick monster, and it looks like it's supposed to be like at least indirect support. And another thing, is this supposed to be like some fat ass obese Ojama or something? I mean, just look at this thing. I mean, I mean, it's running, so it's got that thing going for it. But other than that, it's just, I mean, the card art isn't even cool. And what does Humpty Dumpty, which this card is obviously based off of, have to do anything with Halloween? And before you say, Ghostrick Jack Frost doesn't have to do anything with Halloween, well, in a sense it does. There's the whole Nightmare Before Christmas connection. And also, through a lot of pop culture, Jack Frost has been portrayed as a killer, and and a lot of horror things. So at least it has those connections going for it. Whereas Humpty Dumpty, not really. I understand it's like a fairy tale, and maybe in that aspect, but otherwise, I'm not buying it. And this is I'm glad that this thing is a Korean exclusive, so that way we won't be all like, oh man, the Koreans have it and we don't. How the Japanese only have Chronometry Libra disc and we don't, which is a bummer. But at least we have that going for it, which is kind of which is why I'm glad this thing is so subpar, so mediocre, because so I won't be like, dang it, the Koreans have this and I don't in my Ghostrick deck. Well. Anyways, I know that was a mouthful, and I hope I hope you guys got that. I hope a lot of you followed that. But yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on this card, and that's the reason why I just chose to focus on this one card instead of the other exclusives because I'm a Ghostrick player, and pretty soon I'll be posting my Ghostrick Monarch build. And I'm gonna take it actually to a locals tomorrow, see how I perform with it, and then right after, I hope I'll make the deck video for that. And in the meantime, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and all right, it's Running Frog 87 here. Late.